what I'd like to essentially say that this is a wonderful initiative. When Ajay came to the office, we immediately supported this idea, because apart from the fact that it does deliver cleaner and efficient energy, and of course removes our dependency on fossil fuels, which we spend approximately about $1 billion a year in importing fossil fuels into Fiji. It's a huge drain on our foreign reserves. But at the same time, we need to move to efficient and cleaner energy, and of course, hopefully, cheaper energy too, which will have a huge impact on our ability to carry on business and impact upon the everyday lives of ordinary Fijians. It is also, I think, a wonderful opportunity, and I'm glad that we have the first sort of commercial installation here at a tourism site. Port Denarau essentially is that, and it has started off as that, but of course it now services ordinary Fijians who live in the outer islands too. But I think the tourism industry for a very long period of time perhaps has in a way neglected the usage of solar energy and perhaps other renewable energies that can be utilized in the future, and hopefully through your company, Ajay, and of course your teams. And I think it's a great opportunity for us to be able to encourage the tourism industry to take this upon themselves to, participate in it. Because of course there's another dimension to it too. Because with tourism and marketing, etc., there's another way to market Fiji then, that you're using clean energy and you're going green tourism. So that's the other angle to it too, and I think we should be able to take advantage of that. It would be amiss of me not to state the focus of the Bainimarama government. For the past couple of years, we've injected millions of dollars. The Prime Minister, as you know, announced in the 2013 budget a number of initiatives, in particular regarding rural electrification, usage of biodiesel, biofuel for energy, or to use as energy to substitute fossil fuels. And we will continue with that. The advantage of having a private company come in and set up in Fiji is that it gives government the ability to very quickly, very expeditiously implement its policies. Because he is another supplier of such a energy, or we can in fact facilitate the usage of such energy, which will help us reach our objectives. And of course, Bob Lyon is here, of course, and I see he's an advisor too. But development banks and various other commercial banks, Vishnu is here too. We'd really like the financial institutions to have a very quick uptake on this. It is not just something that is on the fringes. I was, listening to very briefly at the end of a BBC, no, actually it was ABC Australia interview of a gentleman who was the head scientist of UK, Lord somebody, and he talked about how, this is only a couple of days ago, he was in Australia, and he talked about how there is a very negative manner in which we approach climate change, and that is, it is all seen as very negative. What he talked about was, let's recognize what climate change means, and let's take advantage of that. That is the only way that you will in fact mitigate the harmful effects of climate change. So in fact you partner with climate change to be able to solve your problems. And I think that was a very innovative way of looking at it, because so far all the literature I've read, so far all the interviews I've seen is basically, climate change means gloom and doom. But obviously we as humans need to survive, we need to carry on with our day-to-day lives, we need to carry on with commerce. And how do we take this or change it to our advantage? And this obviously is one of the advantages of doing so, because it helps us to be also innovative. And innovation is obviously the driving force behind what we see being done here in Fiji. So I'd like to congratulate Ajay and his team, the three musketeers I call them, and of course all the advisors and the financiers who back them, and the foreign partners. Congratulate them for taking this initiative, and I'm sure that you'll find a lot of positive responses through government and through the commercial sector, and encourage all of you to try the technology that they're offering, and indeed the new other technology they will be offering soon.
There you go. Thank you.